Yo, peace, everybody. It's J.DePina. And today on the producer series, I have my brother. You know, I'm honored to call my brother, not just a friend. One of the dopest producers I know. The most consistent producer I know. Yo, man, the other day I was on Spotify. I was like, oh, let me look up Stu. I'm going to listen. You got like 3-4 new projects that you released in 2 days. I'm like, yo, what's up with this, But I got my brother, Stu Bangas, man. What's good, Stu?
What's up, Jay? What's poppin', my dude? What's going on, brother?
Just chilling, man. Starting this little thing here, and I was like, there's no other way to start this series without my brother Stu. You know what I mean?
I'm honored that you think that way. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. But it's gonna be like quick, short, and sweet. So I'm gonna get right into the questions. So I want to start off with obviously you're a beat maker, but when you were younger as a kid, who was Little Stu? You know what I'm saying? What did Little Stu want to be before the whole music thing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, nothing really, bro. Nothing. I never really had anything that I was passionate about until the hip hop shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I didn't do good in school. I played sports, but like once I got to high school, I wasn't really good enough to take it any further. I didn't have the dedication and the drive. So really nothing, bro. Just like drinking and smoking and being a freaking knucklehead, bro.
Yo, basically the same here, brother. Well, I ain't gonna lie. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a child actor. Not gonna lie, man. In the 80s, I want to be like Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. I want to be in the Goonies too. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
But anyway.
Like I wanted to be famous or something. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what made you stop making beats, Stu?
I forget why, but I wanted to get turntables when I was like 18 or 19. So I saved up from a job during the summer doing construction for my dad's company, and I bought tables. But that was I think it was just popping. Like everybody, it was like trendy kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was getting like techniques and shit. And that's what it started. I got those first, and then before I got the MPC, you know what I mean?
So you started as wanting to be basically a DJ.
I wanted to be a DJ. I wanted to learn how to cut and scratch. Right. And I got it. And when I was like home from like break on summer, and I was working that summer, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But then when I went back to college and I took the turntables with me.
Yeah.
This freaking like country ass dude from West Virginia, you would look at him and think he was like a hillbilly or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He was nasty on tables, bro. He taught me how to blend first. That's the first thing I learned how to do. And then he taught me how to juggle too.
That's dope, man. Hey, sometimes it's the people that don't even look like it that are the dope ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Word. So how about when it came to making beats? Number one, when did you start, and what was the first piece of equipment that you had?
I started, so like I got tables when I was like a sophomore in college or something, or freshman. And like the next year I got an MPC because my homie from back, I've known this dude since first grade, kindergarten. He got an MPC, and he started showing me how to chop samples. Like he was like a wizard with it, and he knew how to do it like right away. He's just a smart motherfucker. So I got the MPC like probably like 99, 2000, year 2000 or something.
And that was the XL?
Yeah, I got the 2000 XL first.
Right. Because the XL came out in 98, I believe.
Did it?
Right. Yeah. Because in 97 is when I got the 2000, and I remember like a year later they dropped the XL. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And I know that the XL has so much more features than the 2000 classic. And here's another question for you. I know you're rocking on the one now. How do you feel going from like the analog machine to something that's more digital, but also probably has like that little analog feel? How was the transition? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you helped me out. Like I was like, fuck, I was like panicking because, I've had like 3 2000 XLs, and I was trying to use it as long as I could, but it just started breaking down too much. So I was like, fuck it, man, I got to get one. So I bought one off Amazon, and I just hit you up because I seen you on the X, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, let me holler at Jay, and then he broke it down for me, and I just was off the races with it. I mean, I was telling you that, I mean, I love it, man. It's better. I can do the same exact shit as I did on the other one, but all the all the compression, everything's on board. You know, it's like built in. Like you can just do whatever you want. You can literally, and you can make a beat live, like while it's going.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you can search for whatever. You can search for the drum. You can grab a sample in and out. Yeah, man, you're right. And I hate this word, and I use it a lot, but the workflow, it's faster. You know what I'm saying? It is faster. Like us going from the MPC classics and the XLs, you know, you had to load things up. You know what I mean? There was the floppies, and it felt like it took forever. Now, I mean, like just the other, like last night, I made like 6-7 beats. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Within like 3-4 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do this like, cause I'll spend like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours one day getting like 20 samples. I'll dig through all my records and record everything in, and then I'll get all my drums that I want to use, and then I can make beats for the next 3 or 4 days off that. And like you said, 3 or 4 a day. It's funny though. It's got like I think like the old heads like me and you, and even older, they think that it's gonna sound like not as grimy. That's not true, man. Like, but it's funny. I got a funny story for you. This dude, I ain't gonna call him out, but he's produced for he's produced for Mobb Deep. He's produced for Evidence. If he heard this, he's gonna know I'm talking about him, but I don't care. He hit me up on the DM. I ain't talked to this dude in like a year, and I respected him because he got good beats. He hits me up. He's like, "Yo, what's up? What changes have you noticed since switching to the new machine? Because I feel your drums have kind of fallen off a little." I was like, "Yo, why didn't you just say fuck you? Like, why?"
Yeah, like, what for real.
I'm like, you're basically saying that my drums suck now. Like, just tell me to fuck off. Like, go fuck yourself, bro.
You know what's funny to me? I feel like it's like, you know, people almost want to hear something different because you're using something newer. And to me, man, this thing's just as grimy, and I can make it. You know, you make the one sound as grimy as it, like when you were using the XL. The X, I can make it sound grimy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think people, I mean, I'm stuck in my ways too of the old, and you're stuck, but it's like people want to, like, they want to hear it, so it's almost like they make themselves hear it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it could be. I hear what you're saying.
You know, like they want it to sound different because you're using something more new and you're using some new technology. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I mean, yo, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't hear no difference at all. You know, at all. I don't hear no. And there's cats that have been making beats on computers, not like these, like, you know, these MPCs that are new, but they're making beats. So you're gonna tell me that like a Ninth Wonder, his beats sound grimy. Apollo Brown, his beats sound grimy, and they use PCs and you know what I mean? So
he just wanted to talk shit, like passively, and then he wanted to use that generalization of it sounded not as grimy as like his way to do it, but it's not true. The machine is just all about you. Yeah, bro. You got more chances to make it grimy with this thing.
Absolutely, man. And if you're still using the same breaks and you're still using the same drums and you're taking the samples the same way, bro, like I honestly don't hear a difference. And it's funny because I'm gonna make, like, I was thinking of making a video, like I'm gonna put the 2000, and you know, I know there's gonna be people that are gonna be like, oh yeah, I hear the difference, but I'm going to do a whole, like, making the same type, you know, same beat on this and then make the same beat on that and see if there's a difference, use the same breaks, the same record, you know, and there really isn't, to me personally, you know. Nah. But yo, we're gonna keep it moving, Stu, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time. But how do you stay creative, bro? Like, how do you stay creative, man? Like, and like I said, you're always pumping out work, man, and it's crazy. Like, me and you talking, you tell me like, oh, I'm working with this one, I'm working with that one, I got this, I just finished this, and I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But how do you stay creative, brother?
I just got that feeling. I'm not good at articulating how, but when I wake up, all I want to do is make beats, bro. I never found nothing else that I was that good at. Right. That I want. I'm not saying I'm the nicest, but I know I'm pretty good at making beats. And I never found nothing, because I love doing it. I never found nothing else I love doing. And I still got it. Like, I wake up, I still have that passion. Yeah, I just wake up, I'm like, I just want to make beats, bro. And listen to records and fucking, that's it.
Right. Now, yo, me personally, I try to lie to myself sometimes, and I'll be like, I'm not gonna make beats for like a month, and then I'm down here like a half hour
What?
after I say it. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I just say it to myself, but I lie to myself.
Why would you say that though? You're nasty, bro. Like, what else are you gonna be doing?
I mean, you know, I work, brother. Like I get drained out. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel you.
I'll never stop. I'll never stop.
Take a day off, not a month. Fuck that.
I know. It's just my brain. Like I said, I'll say it, and then I'm downstairs in a half hour.
You're too good. You're too good to be taking breaks like that.
I appreciate you, brother, man. I really do. All right, besides music, I know you're a big family man, you and your son, man, Young Bangas, he's doing his thing. I love seeing you guys on the gram doing your thing. So like besides the music thing, you know, what do you do? You know what I mean? I know it's the family thing, but what do you guys do? You know, sports, is there things you take them to? What do you do like alone? And you know?
Yeah, I was since he was 6, I've been coaching his soccer, but we kind of decided this season, like I got stuck with another coach that's kind of basically a bitch, and she's like the coordinator of soccer. So I'm like, you know what? I think this has run its course. But so for the last 6 years, I've been coaching his soccer. But the thing is, I kind of figured out like my son was really doing soccer because I wanted him to do a sport. I was like, if you do a sport and you get good grades, then you can play on your video games and YouTube as much as you want, but you have to get that covered. But I've realized he's really like passionate about the YouTube, like the video game and the streaming and making content. So I'm gonna get him a computer for like a nice computer for Christmas, so he can, and I want to help him build up his channel because like, to be honest, he's not the most athletic. He's not going to probably even make high school. So what's the point in like investing the time in that? Like we can go for walks together and like discuss business stuff rather than force him to play a sport. So I think I want to help him keep making beats and get his YouTube channel popping as much as I can. And then for me, I don't even play video games like I used to. I'll watch boxing, I'll make beats, I'll chill with him, man. That's it. Like kick it with my son. I'm boring. Shit, man. I was like,
I hear you, man. I know you like to hit the gym too, Stu Ferrigno.
Well, I ain't been able to though, bro, because I had that heart surgery. I had
that's right,
valve replacement, so I'm itching to get back in the gym.
Bro, man, and how's that going, man? You're doing good. I know we spoke on that too, man, but you're doing good. You're healthy.
Yeah, that's
what's up, brother, man.
I'm about to come back, jump on a couple of steroid cycles, and get my shit back. I'm doing good though. I'm doing good, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Like, what are you working on right now, Stu? Like, you know, what are you working on? Who you working with, and who's your dream collab? Let me just put all those in one.
Yeah, right now the album with Capadonna just dropped, and then
banging.
Yeah, we're getting good feedback on that. All my Brutal Music family showing love on that. I got a project dropping with this MC named RJ Payne, who's nasty with the punchlines. That's coming out October 14th. We're gonna do that with Tough Kong. They're gonna press the vinyl.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then I got the album with Apathy dropping.
I can't wait for that. I remember when you told me about just the people that are on that album. Never mind you and App, but the features on that album, bro, are insane, man. You know?
Yeah, bro. He came through with he had an investor basically put the album out. He got Black out on it, Jadakiss. Pharaoh Monch's on it, self-titled, Sick Jackin'. So I got those two, or the next two. I got a bunch of shit in the works, but those are probably the next two.
That's dope, bro. And how about a dream collab? Who's the one person that you would love to work with? And I know you've worked with a lot of people that you love, so.
Yeah, I would have said Prodigy, but Vinny Paz got him on one of my beats back in like 2008.
Right.
That's my favorite MC ever. I would say probably if I could do something with Ghost at this point. Ghostface, yeah.
I can hear that too.
That'd be crazy.
I could definitely hear that.
That'd be sick, yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And brother, I got one more question for you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna end this one. This series, I'm gonna end it this way always. Top 5 producers, brother. And or influence, anything like that. Your favorite producers or influences in music that drive you, or that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. DJ Premier, Alchemist, when he uses drums. DJ Muggs.
Ooh.
RZA, and I would say for the 5th one, Oh man, that's tough because those are my go-to right there. Fifth could change depending on the day of the week. I would say some other ones that I'm feeling, obviously like my contemporaries like you, Apollo Brown, my man DiBiase's nasty on the
Oh,
SP. Um, so yeah, like my homies like y'all, man, are like y'all motivate me. You know what I'm saying? But
yo, that's
those
the
are like
thing.
my four like that. Oh, Havoc.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Havoc's a beast, man. Havoc's in my top 10. He's one of my favorite. I mean, come on, man. He changed that whole sound, that griminess, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Crazy.
brother. And yo, I totally appreciate this, man. Like I said, it's just gonna be short and sweet. Me and you talk every day, brother. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? We talk about stuff, we talk about crazy stuff, things that we get via DMs, and yo, yo, we be laughing our asses off, man. But yo, again, man, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate your friendship. You know what I'm saying? I love
yeah.
you, brother. And
Back at you.
we're gonna, we'll keep in touch and talk, man.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for having me on, man.
Yo, thank you, man. Peace, brother.
All right, peace.
Peace.